What's going on, guys? And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to stop gun empty verts. And this is actually my third time recording this video because this is going to sound really weird, but you know when you double tap share button to start and stop recording, it would start recording the video and I would get to the end of the video, and whenever I double tap that button again, my thumb would spaz and it would just hit it once, and then I have to record the whole video again. So I'm pretty irritated right now. But anyway, I'm gonna explain this in the best way that I can for the third time. 3-4 odd is what I want to do this out of, and it's the defense I'm most comfortable in. And this is actually the only way that you need to stop this. So because it's the best way. I'm not trying to sound overconfident or cocky. It's just that, you know, in 3-4 odd you can do a hell of a lot more with your linebackers than you can in 4-3, because you only have 3 as opposed to you have 4 linebackers on here. So, and you're going to get good pressure on this too. So it's a very high risk, high reward kind of thing. So I'm going to explain to you why I choose Tampa 2 here in a second. But we're going to come out in Tampa 2, and then where's the formation? Right here. Empty base flex and 4 verticals, or 5 verticals if you want to call it that. It's 4 verticals still because there's a drag. Anyway, the normal game that they play with you is they only look at triangle and X, and if your user follows triangle, they'll throw to X. If your user follows X, they'll throw to triangle. I'll demonstrate. We're gonna man up. What the heck am I doing here? Wrong controller. We're gonna man up him on triangle to simulate him following him. So if he notices that you follow in triangle, he's gonna hit X, right? Because you're vacating your area. And if you shoot after X, he is gonna follow. He's gonna just hit triangle, you know. And then that wasn't the best demonstration because I didn't click off. So we'll do it again. Man him up on X. And I'm deep blue in the middle linebacker because everybody does that. If you're not doing that, then you're doing something wrong. So we'll click off this time. See, if he follows X, he's going to hit this guy, and he's going to get his yards that way. So that's the kind of annoying mind game that your opponent will do to you on offense if you don't do this setup. So what you're going to do first is baseline, and now this is going to be a lot of steps. So be prepared. If you're someone who uses the D-line, click off the video, because for one, user and linebacker is better. That's just my opinion. Learn how to user before you do this, because if you're not a good user, this will not work. So I actually have 2 ways of doing this. You can bait him, or you can make it easy on yourself to where you only have to guard one thing. And I'm going to show you the easy way first. So what you want to do, this is a high risk, high reward thing. So if you want to pull this out on 3rd or 4th down, this is the best option to pull this out on. But what you want to do is tap L1, pinch your D-line, and tap L1 again and crash them outside. And how you do that is L1, I'm bringing up my defensive line adjustments. You can adjust, that's how you adjust anything and everything to do with your D-line. So I moved down on the left stick to pinch him, and I moved up on the left stick to slant him, to crash him outside. So and then you want to press R1, bring up linebacker adjustments. You want to pinch your linebackers, and then you want to blitz all of them. And then you take your user and you tap X and you push up on the left stick to put him in the middle third. You don't have to put them in a middle third, but I feel like it helps you understand your assignment better, because you're the last line of defense. If you man up your safeties, which is what we're about to do. So if you know for certain that your opponent is going up against empty, if your opponent is running empty verts, you want to man up your left safety on X so that you take that away. You don't have to use that because he's manned up. And then you want to take your right safety, man him up on R1. And what's going to happen is, if he panics and throws to either of those two guys, it's either going to be a pick or an interception. So then that leaves you to cover the drag, and you just have to cover the drag all by yourself, all by your lonesome. So, and the heat comes in just quick, bro. It's like instant, because if you do your math here, if you went to kindergarten, I don't know if some of y'all went to kindergarten or not, but in kindergarten or first grade, you learn that 6 is greater than 5. So if you're sending 6 people, which is what we're sending 3 defensive linemen and 3 linebackers, someone will come in free every time. And the reason you crash your D-line outside is so that your outside rushers can get one-on-ones. And it also confuses the mess out of their blocking assignments, because 75 right there on your right tackle, in most instances he's going to guard Akeem Hicks, which is this guy, and he's shooting towards him, so he's gonna run straight into him, and nobody's going to be blocking Sackmaster over here. So which is Khalil Mack, if you didn't know his name. So, and I'm going to hike the ball, you see, just like I explained it. And there might be some random instances where see, that's how fast I did that. There could be some random instances where Khalil Mack does get blocked and Akeem Hicks would come in free. There's some instances where everybody on the right gets blocked, but Leonard Floyd comes in, the left outside linebacker comes in. So, yeah. And I'm going to show you what happens when you try to quick throw R1, and yeah, I'm going to show you what happens when you try to quick throw these. You see, I'm going to try to throw R1. We actually caught it. It's a glitchy animation. We'll run it again because Madden is fluky, and this is by far the worst Madden I've ever played this year, my personal opinion. So I set it up. What the crap, bro? This is not what I'm actually doing. Okay. Let me try this. Okay. Baseline. And man, I'm doing this so fast that the buttons aren't even registering. So, okay. We're gonna quick throw. We're gonna do what we just did. We're gonna try to quick pass R1 because we see the blitz is coming. You're like, oh gosh, and then it's an incomplete pass or a pick, because really Adrian Amos should be picking that because he's a good safety. Now, oh my gosh, I think what's happening is I'm not clicking back onto the linebacker. So yeah, that's what that was. So we're gonna try to quick pass. We're gonna try to quick pass X now, right? Try to throw that. He still caught it, but you get the point. We're gonna run it again because Madden is fluky, and it's making me look really bad right now. It's making the video longer too. So we're gonna try to quick throw him. You can't do that because it's gonna be batted or picked. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, Andrew, oh my God, I did it again. My fault. Hold up. Hold up a second. Takes about 5 seconds to do that. You're going to need to get in practice mode to do this, by the way. You can't just come out in an online game and be like, hey, I'm going to do this, because you're not going to remember everything. You need to practice, practice, practice to get this thing to work. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, Andrew, he has 2 streaks running down the sideline. Can he just bomb me deep? Yeah, he can if he has time. And that's the whole point. He's not going to have time. So, and the reason you leave cloud flats on the field instead of hard flats when you're going to get up against empty verts is because the cloud flat is going to carry that streak, because that's the only thing it has to cover. And by the time, those routes get open past the cloud flats, and by the time they pass them off, you're going to be sacked. Your opponent's going to be sacked. That's just how it goes. And I'll show you what happens. See, the cloud flats carry that, and he doesn't even have time to throw it. I mean, that's just what it is. So, and this is also my general defense this is my general 3rd and 4th down. This is my 3rd down and 4th down defense whenever they have to pass and whenever they have to have that 1st down. If it's 3rd and 5, 4th and 5 or more, and they come out in a formation like this, or just a regular shotgun trips or something like that, I'm sending heat at them. So, yeah, this is what it looks like. And I don't always man up my safeties because I don't trust myself to guess what play they're actually running. So I just make sure I hit protect sticks, which is triangle and L1 to protect sticks. So if you guys enjoyed, I hope I don't have to record this video again because I'm losing my voice, if you guys can't tell. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something from this, and I hope that you use it in your defensive scheme if you're a 3-4 person. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.